So let's see what makes a Pro iPhone a Pro. For starters, you get the Pro Series chipset, which gives you a bit more headroom for games and demanding apps. To go with that, you get the aluminium plus vapor chamber unibody, which is amazing for prolonged usage. You get a bigger battery, you get a bigger screen, and most importantly, the camera. You get that all important telephoto lens for those clear optical zooms. And believe it or not, the main sensor, it's 20% larger as compared to the standard iPhone. And that is where 99% of the reviews end. These are all great hardware specs and they do make the phone better, but they don't fundamentally change its function. But there is one feature, a feature that earns this phone its name, a feature that most people will never use, a feature buried deep in the settings, a feature that on the face of it creates more problem that you have to spend more money and time to solve. And that's exactly why it matters. Now, what is the secret to the real Pro Club? It's a codec called ProRes. Now stay with me. A codec is just like a language in which your video is stored. The two main reasons why most people will never use it. Firstly, the footage itself is flat colored. You need to put some time to color grade it to make it usable. Secondly is the huge file size, which makes you practically shell out on an external SSD, and that's why the Pro iPhone come with a 10 Gbps USB 3.2 Gen 2 port. And this isn't just a spec on the sheet. It's a 20-lane express highway compared to the single-lane one on the standard iPhone. And you need this speed. Without it, the promise of ProRes is just a theoretical advantage trapped inside your phone. Now, coming to the advantages, every video codec has to balance three things: the file size, the image quality, and the editing performance. You can have any of the two, but you cannot have all three. And that's the eternal trade-off. Every smartphone uses a codec called HEVC, which takes brilliant videos and compresses them ruthlessly. The goal? To save space while looking great. The casualty? Your editing timelines. See, this is what happens when you try to edit using such a compressed file. Your computer needs to decompress every frame as you scrub through it, and this is like asking your computer to translate a book from a dead language while you're reading it. Add a bit of VFX, titles, color grading, and the whole thing just crumbles. And this is the kind of thing a creator absolutely hates. This is the digital equivalent of trying to run a marathon using formal shoes. And this is where ProRes flips the script. It is designed with one person in mind, the editor. It prioritizes image quality and crucially, the editing performance. And look at the difference. This is what it feels like when your computer isn't translating and is speaking the native language. And it makes the post-production process much more smoother, faster, and frankly much more creative. In the world of tech, hardware takes the headlines, but really, workflows win wars. So who is the Pro really for? It boils down to just one question. Are you a shoot and share kind of user, or are you a shoot and craft kind of user? If video footages go from your phone to WhatsApp, Instagram or YouTube with minimal edits, then the standard iPhone is great. And owning the Pro is like owning a Harley just to get groceries. But if video footage is just the first step in your long creative process and then it goes to editing, color grading, VFX, and you obsess over that cinematic look, then Pro isn't just a luxury, it's the cost of entry. It's a tool that respects your time and most importantly, your craft. And that's the Pro secret that Apple doesn't put on billboards. It's just not about the hardware, it's about building a better system, a more efficient system for your life. Okay, ProGeek Corner. First question is, how do we build a system around this? So I use this little guy. It's a MagSafe enclosure. You just have to put a NVMe SSD in it and you can directly record ProRes video on this. It comes with 3 USB ports. One is to connect to your phone. The other one is for charging the entire system along with your phone. And the third one is for accessories such as a mic. It costs like 4,000 rupees plus the NVMe SSD, but it converts your phone to a proper camera rig. So your mileage may vary, but it seems worth it. Can I convert my normal videos to ProRes on my computer? See, that's called transcoding, and you can do that. It can mitigate that one problem, that editing performance problem, and the generation loss due to it. But you will still not be able to grade the way you grade a ProRes footage. You do not have the data that was not captured. So there is an advantage, there's a disadvantage, and also the file size will be large. So yeah. Why no ProRes on the standard iPhone? See, my theory, it's more about product segmentation and the user experience. Think about it. A normal user, he gets an iPhone, he records a video on ProRes, now his storage is full. He's not able to transfer this file, the footage does not look great. He will blame Apple, the user experience goes down a toss. By making ProRes and its required USB port only on the Pro iPhone, they are making a clear demarcation. Video creators this side and anybody else, you don't really care about it. For enthusiasts like us, it's annoying because we might want to use ProRes without paying the Pro money. But from a mass market point of view, it's brilliant, but annoyingly brilliant. But that's just a viewpoint. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.